How is ya? How are ya? This is Super Steel 75 coming at you with another unboxing / review. This is a very old piece. It came out when Superman Returns, the movie came out, just after that. This is a Marquette. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly. This piece here was brought out with a few other pieces that in their line, which I have got one of them, which is this one here, this guy here. His actual figure, 12-inch figure, which is pretty cool. I always wanted to get it, but the kryptonite there is through the roof. To try and pick that one up, it's very expensive, and if you can find it, my mate Costa's got that one, which is pretty cool. I don't have that one, but I can't have everything, as you know. And these are the busts that my mate Costa's got as well, which are pretty cool too. It's got a bit of a write-up on the back there, as you can see. If you like, you can pause it and have a look at that. On this side is the actual statue itself. On this side is the actual statue as well, and on this side is the same. Overall, underneath, let's see what this is underneath. Anything underneath? No, nothing underneath, as you can see. And this is limited to 1,750. I don't know what number I've got yet. I'm just about to find out. Now this is an old piece. This is it was a used piece, but I'm glad that I found it and it's in immaculate condition. I don't know if this guy had it displayed or just had it in the box, but there's no tape on the box, so I'm gathering he must have had it displayed. I'm not sure. It's a guess, but the way I'm figuring that out is just the way that these guys normally have them taped. Now, Superman Returns wasn't very well received. I actually enjoyed it. I didn't mind it because it had a lot of elements from the Christopher Reeves, which is the Superman that I grew up and loved watching. That's what got me into actually collecting Superman figures and statues and all the rest of it. And that's my Superman of my era of growing up. Just showing my age there. Obviously, Henry Cavill will be the more newer generation, but yeah, this has got a lot of elements in the movie of the actual Christopher Reeves with Marlon Brando talking in the background and all that. It took me back. It wasn't my favorite Superman movie, but I really did enjoy it overall because it is Superman. But yeah, it wasn't very well received, like I said. But back to the actual statue itself, and let's see what we got here. Of course, I've got it the wrong way around. Okay, now. Ta-da! Okay, well, we start off with the actual base itself. I managed to get that out. Well, it's very well put away, which is pretty nice. If this guy did not have it displayed, whoever had it previously, I've got 611 out of 1,750. Pretty cool. Got the main man, Brandon Routh. Here's Adam at the moment on Legends of Tomorrow. I'm glad he actually got another chance to actually play another superhero, which is pretty cool. So he's got two under his belt. He's actually the Man of Steel and actual Adam. Okay, here he is. It's very nicely done. Very nicely done, as you can see. Very slim. They made him look a little bit slimmer than he was in the actual movie, but you know, the face portrayal is not exactly spot on either. He's a little bit more rounded. I think he's a bit more squared forehead, and they made it a bit too round, I reckon. But overall, it's not a bad piece. I haven't seen any reviews on this guy, so I'm glad that I'm actually one of the first to actually do a proper review on him. Well, review unboxing sort of thing. And these are the pegs where they go. And yeah, this looks like a rooftop that he must be standing on or something. Could be one of those. Like that's what probably they were going for. Beautiful, stands there nicely. Okay. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up. The base itself has got the actual Man of Steel S there, which the Superman Returns, the one that he used on that, the one that they used for him. It looks like there's a bit of a scratch on the actual S there itself. That's nothing major. Okay, it's either scratch or it's probably dirty. It doesn't really bother me. I can touch that up, fix it up. Like I said, it is an old piece, so it looks like it's actually dirt, not scratched. I don't want to play around with that at the moment. I'll probably have a look at it later on. Yeah, so we've got the actual, the emblem, which I've actually got a tattoo of it right here. Look, I've got the actual tattoo itself. I got it when the movie came out, just before it came out, so It's nothing. It's a bit old now. It looks a bit faded. I've got to get it redone. But overall, I don't really like the way they've done the S here. It looks like it's too blurred. Just they didn't take much care in it. As you can see, it's got a few chips around it, like I said. Yeah, I don't really like the way they've done that. That's one of the things that I don't like on it. Also, the head sculpt, like I said, it's a little bit too rounded. It would have been nice if it was more accurate, but you know, back then that's what they gave us. And I got this for a terrific price as well, which I was really happy about. Really cheap. That's why I picked that up as well. Around the back here we've got the cape, the way it's done. A bit dusty there, but I'll be tightening that up. A few little dirt things on there. I don't like playing around with it too much, just in case I wreck it and end up making more damage than what it is. But like I said, it is an old piece, but it is very nice. Look, it's not perfect, not at all. It has got little nicks here and there because it is an old piece, and I did get it cheap, so really cheap. So I'm not gonna be too fussed about it. But it is a nice thing. The color tones are pretty much accurate to what they actually had. The boots, the way they've done them, he had really chunky boots. I remember that. The way they've done all that, you know, the color tone. There's not much definition in the sculpting there, but they never did when they first brought these out. They weren't really, you know, really into the actual detail. What I've noticed in a lot of different statues of that era. The only one that I can actually say that from back then and a bit further on was the Bowen statues, and I've got the Bowen Superman statue, and I've got that for a great price, but they go for over $1,000 at the moment. So I'm very lucky to actually have that beautiful piece in my collection too. But yeah, they weren't very well detailed. They've got a few, like as you can see, the detail in the actual suit there, where you can see the line and stuff and all that. They did that, not too bad. But yeah, it's not a great piece. But I didn't have a Brandon Routh statue, so I thought, well, might as well grab this guy here yeah, add him to the collection. Because I've also got in the same dimensions, I've also got the Christopher Reeves, which is beautiful. That is immaculate, and I got it for a decent price too. Yeah, this guy here is pretty cheap overall. As you can see, like I said, he's not perfect, but he's all right. You know, it's gonna look nice next to Christopher Reeves. So I hope you liked this is just a quick unboxing review sort of thing, because there hasn't been one around for it, so I thought it'd be perfect for me to do it. I hope you enjoyed it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman?